Hey buddy, my rush to go through my pack, I forgot to go through the contents of the two side sustainment pouches. So just take a couple minutes to go through this stuff real quick. Let's see here. Everything that I'm going to show you went into this small waterproofing bag. I showed you before. And of course I have my Myox pen. It's like the one that I gave to you. And you know all about that. That's my backup water purifications, along with the tablets, as well as going boiling the water in my the stainless steel canteen bottle that I have. And also with that stainless steel canteen, I can also make char cloth in that as well. So that's why I'm simply covering it up with that canteen cup that went with it. Okay, also just a basic hygiene kit. Toothbrush, toothpaste, some camp suds, which pretty much doesn't create a whole lot of suds and is safe for the environment. Also some handy wipes, some baby wipes, which are indispensable for in the field. You can use it for cleaning up your private goods, and also for cleaning up your face and just doing basic hygiene with them. And for also number 2, just some quick energy bars. These are power bars. Just something quick to grab. Of course, again, they're located in the outside pouches, so I don't have to go digging into my food bag inside the main compartment of the pack. Good old TP. Don't go anywhere without it. Of course, you use it for its intended use, and you can also use it as a backup tinder if need be. And definitely keep it inside a waterproof bag. That gets wet, well, your whole mission's gone down the tubes, literally. A folding saw. I've used multiple folding saws, different ones, and this one here is made by Corona here in the States. It's one hell of a freaking good piece of gear. It's got an extremely long blade, has a release right here. Let's see if I can get it here. It's got a nice curved blade onto it, and I mean it just cuts through trees. I mean this tree right here that I have in my yard, it'll go right through that in literally just like about a minute and a half with no issues whatsoever. So again, a good, nice folding saw. It's indispensable. I mean, I do have a medium-sized axe. I keep that in my toolbox in my truck. If need be, I could grab that on the way out as well, as that stays with the truck. But again, a good folding saw. This here is a collapsible water bottle. It's made by Nalgene. Got a nice carrying handle here to fix to a tree or whatever, standard size opening. Nalgene canteen, and the bottom is squared off, so once it's full of water, it rests nicely on a flat surface. But that's a good backup to have. Again, it weighs nothing, takes up no room whatsoever in your pack, and this thing holds probably about 100 ounces of water, so maybe 2 quarts or so. And I mean, it's just a freaking awesome backup to carry water in. Again, I showed you that filter and that Source Camelback to filter water through. I could filter it straight into this as well if I'm not with the wife at the time. Just a basic first aid kit I threw together. It's got your medical tape. Not really going to go too much into detail with it, but it's got some compressed bandages, military issue ones, heavy gauze, different types of band-aids. Burn creams. I got some over-the-counter meds in here, not prescription, but just like got some Neosporin spray, chapstick, which you can use that for anything, fire starting, lubing up zippers, you name it. Some anti-diarrhea, pink Pepto-Bismol pills, some Advil for pain. So you got a bunch of different things. Some burn gel in there. Some alcohol wipes, which you use this for fire starting as well. So just a basic first aid kit that I got set together. And then the last item I have here in my bag is my actual survival kit that I put together. And it's inside this Spec Ops bag that I got from my first deployment to Iraq. It's high vis yellow inside. Let's see what I got in here. I got some zip ties, multiple uses for those. I got these out of a aviation survival kit. It's a head net, mosquito head net, I've used that out on backpacking trips, and I'll tell you, it works like a champ. You can also use it for filtering water, making a fish trap out of it. Multiple uses. Of course, a nice loud whistle is invaluable for signaling. Some more 550 cord. Some Earl Grey tea for my brew. Let's see what else. This is a survival bandana I got. Let me open this up for you. Lay it out. Basically, we have what we call over here the Appalachian Trail. It's like 2,400 miles long. I've hiked it on it. I have yet to actually hike the whole length of it, but a lot of people have. But I picked this up, and it's called a safety hanky. And as you see, it has all kinds of survival instructions on here. So you can use this thing if you need to make char cloth, as a filter, for filtering water. You know, multiple uses. You wear it on your head, which with guys like this with a lack of hair, it definitely helps out. So, and it tells you the different like ground to air signals. So, nice piece of kit. Plus, you can also use it for signaling, as it being blaze orange. This here is out of our survival kits. This is a small medical pouch, and just a gauze bandage and some burn cream, some band-aids, things like that. It's just a small, little ouchie type kit. Of course, chapstick. Large fire steel. This is a military issue compass. This is almost like the large one I carry. This came out of our survival kits, Marine Corps survival kits that we have. This is an awesome little compass. It's made by Brunton, and you can order it off their websites. But I'm telling you, this thing will even tell you the time of the day. I don't know if you can see that on the back, but you basically point your compass at the sun, and wherever put the magnetic needle in the doghouse here. Then you turn the compass over to this side, and wherever that doghouse right there is pointing to, if it's down in here, I'm sorry, flip this over, I apologize. If it's pointing, like, say, down to here, southwest, means it's 3 p.m. Sun rises in the east, sets in the west. So this thing tells you the time of the day and everything. I mean, it's a great bit of kit. And of course, I keep the compass instructions in there, the guide, which basically gives you the formulas and stuff like that. So definitely always keep it as a backup. Let's see, I think it's there's something else in here. Just some backup batteries. I was carrying my GPS in here at one time. As you were, these batteries are for this next item. I stand corrected. This is for a current military issue, U.S. military issue strobe light. It takes 2 AA's. The old ones used to take a large orange battery, which was horrible and basically crap out on you. But this one here takes AA's. It's got an infrared guard on top, as you can see. And you just push up on it. It slides out of the way, and then you have your regular strobe, which is visible. Also, you can push. Let me leave this right here. That's your on-off switch right here. And if memory serves me, one sec. If I pulled down on that, you see how it's extended. I just pulled up on that green case. Now it has a blue filter down inside there. What you would use this for in this manner is so it doesn't look like it's not going to show your position off to anybody around you that you don't want to see, enemy forces. So again, it just makes it easier, and it's also seen through infrared's night vision goggles. So again, good for signaling. Let's see here. This here panel marker That's hard to see, but it's panel marker survival aviation personnel. It says here panels used as means of recognition for air crewmen. It's very, very large. I mean, you can see this thing from miles away. So again, it's used for ground to air signaling. If you want to definitely be found. And it's real lightweight, thin. Again, you can use this to filter water as well. So it's got multiple uses. This piece here is freaking awesome. This is out of a flare kit out of a Air Force, or as we're a U.S. Forces survival kit. And it's mainly used for the air crews vests that they wear. And what it is, they're little 12 gauge signal flares. They're all in red. And basically, you take this in here, and you screw it into this port right here, locked in lock position for safe, where you just hold it down, it let up, and it shoots. And these things have supposedly little fins on them, and they'll penetrate through small trees, branches, stuff like that, so it doesn't hit them and bounce back down. It actually penetrates through them. And I got that when I was in the Marines as well. A small signaling mirror. Again, another small right in the rain notepad in case you gotta leave messages. And you always want to use a pencil, not a pen, because pens will leak. Pencils are easier. If you need, you can also use the shavings from this as tinder for a fire. This here is a again another blaze orange signal panel, and it has survival instructions printed on it. I haven't opened it up, but also on the inside, the other side of it is all silver. So again, signaling, also uses shelter and for warmth. A couple of chem lights thrown in there. This is from, I can't think of the name of the company right now. Survival Technology, something like that. Basically, it's just like kind of the saw that you were given. It's a chainsaw blade, and it's got nylon straps on the ends, so it's going to cut through pretty much any kind of wood you could find. Better than those little small wire saws, which are horrible and they break on you when you least need them, or at least expect them to. And see, the last items I have in here is just a few pieces of fat wood that I keep in here for fire making. And like I said, around here, my neck of the woods, you can pretty much find this stuff almost anywhere, any old pine tree. And on the outside, again, if I have to, I just keep a little bit of money in here, just in case I got to use it for indigenous personnel. You got to buy some pliers, or maybe hook a ride up with somebody to help pay for gas, because you never know in an emergency situation. But again, this is what I carry in the 2 sustainment pouches on the side of my pack, and I just forgot to cover them. This is such a rush. But again, I'll take any comments that you got, any suggestions, and if you got any inquiries about anything that I've covered that I carry in my pack, just let me know. Shoot me a PM, and I'll answer as best as I can. Again, it's taken about 2 years to get all this gear put together. I think I've got it down packed. So, and I also replaced my lighter out that I showed earlier that was missing in the fire kit. So again, buddy, I hope you enjoyed this video. First one in, God, 7 years. So, I think I'm getting back on the video bug here, and I'll definitely make some more videos up and send to you. Alright, buddy. Well, you have a good one, and you stay funky. Alright, buddy. Talk to you later.